Good afternoon, students. In this video, I'll be speaking to you about the growth of novel in the 18th century. According to the Shorter Oxford Dictionary, novel is a fictitious prose narrative of considerable length in which characters and actions representative of real life are portrayed in a plot of more or less complexity. It is a piece of prose fiction of a reasonable length. The word novel is considered to have been derived from the Latin word novellis. It was Boccaccio who first used the term novella storia, or a short tale in prose. Novel meant the kind of short stories written and collected by Boccaccio until the 17th century. With the rise in the development of novels in the 18th century, the meaning of the word underwent change from short tale in prose to prose narrative of considerable length. The majority of the literary critics attribute 18th century as the time period in which novel took its birth, subsequent growth and development. The most important gifts of the 18th century to English literature are the periodical essay and the novel, neither of which had any classical precedent. Both of them were prose forms and eminently suited to the genius of 18th century English men and women. The periodical essays and novelists were both exponents of the same sensibility and culture and worked on the same intellectual, sentimental, and realistic plane with the often avowed aim of constructing the readers and making them lead a more purposeful and virtuous life. The novel as a literary genre emerged in the beginning of the 18th century. It can be said that the Industrial Revolution created a desire among the people to read books or any other literature related to their everyday experiences. Therefore, the novel developed as a piece of prose fiction that presents real life character. The glorious work of Richardson and Fielding was followed by the two other major novelists of the 18th century named Smollett and Sterne. Thus, the group of the first four novelists, Richardson, Smollett, Fielding, and Sterne, are called the four wheels of the novel. One of the major factors that contributed to the rise of the novel is development in industries. With machinery, work could be done faster and people could get more time for rest and leisure, during which people resorted to reading novels. Printing press were available for production of multiple copies at cheap rate. Even low income people could afford to buy and read books, unlike in the past when only aristocrats were the reading public. Besides, variety of reading materials such as newspapers, novels and magazines were made easily available due to the printing press. According to Hassan, the Industrial Revolution paved the way to the rise of the middle class people. Their everyday experiences promoted authors such as Daniel Defoe, Samuel Richardson, and Henry Fielding to write prose fictions depicting real life experiences. The common people got bored with romances for they had no relevance of any sort to them. The stories, themselves being centuries old, were of no longer interest to the people. The settings in which the stories in the romances took place were also unrealistic. People started to take interest in contemporary issues. The novels were written in first person with ordinary characters that were found in their real life. The growth of the middle class also contributed to the rise of novels. The growth in industries brought about unprecedented corresponding growth with trade and commerce. The additionally newly attained middle class status. This group of people started behaving like the traditionally landed gentry demanding books to read. Women readers increased with greater leisure time with the rise of middle class, and it was a fashion for high status. The pioneers of the 18th century novel were Daniel Defoe. His first book, Robinson Crusoe, was published in 1719, followed by Moll Flanders in 1722. Defoe is considered to be the first true master of English novel. It was he who introduced the journalistic first person narrative, creating fiction to be a fact to the readers. He introduced the technique of realism. Robinson Crusoe is considered to be the first modern novel. Another novelist, Samuel Richardson, believed that the novels had dual purpose of writing to inform the readers and impart morality. His first epistolary novel, Pamela, or Virtue Rewarded, was published in 1740. Richardson had been credited to have created novel of character by exploring the psychological development in Pamela. Henry Fielding is considered as the father of English novel. He was influenced by picaresque tradition of writing. He is known for novels such as Shamela, Joseph Andrews, and Tom Jones. He popularized the aspect of realism, characterization, and craftsmanship of novels. He also laid foundation for comic novels. Lawrence Sterne was different and remote from the major novelists of his time. In his novel Life and Opinions of Tristram Shandy, Gentleman Sterne employed autobiographical but non-linear narrative techniques. He introduced a method of progression by sensory suggestion and momentary reaction to immediate experience. Now let us move on to the reasons for the rise of novels. These are some of the reasons for the rise of novels. Let us go in detail one by one. The rise of novels in early stage of 18th century was greatly affected by the decline of drama. Drama was very famous in Elizabethan age. As the Licensing Act passed in 1737, Fielding and some others attacked Walpole. Drama, which had helped to satisfy the natural human desire for reading or stories, was about to moribund. Something had to take place the drama. Thus, to fill up the gap, dramatists turned into novelists, and the novel rised in replace of the drama. Rise of the periodical essays. The seeds of novel of characters was laid in the periodical essays of Joseph Addison and Richard Steele during this age. The foundation of novel of characters was laid in the pages of Spectator. In Spectator, we also found the origin of the social and domestic novels. Because these papers were widely read, it cultivated the taste of public for the future rise of the novel. Much already was done in the past in the form of realism, adventure, romance, and morality plays. We have to bear in mind that the growth of novel was not sudden, but it had already been done by numerous writers. Realism and romance, morality and adventure had been introduced earlier by Defoe and Bunyan. Mrs. Ephra Behn and Swift. Before Fielding and Richardson started, the seeds of novel had already been sown. The rise of common novel people. The rise of the novel was also a result of the democratic movement in the 18th century England. Like tragedy, romance made an appeal to the rich and left the common people untouchable. The romanticism of Daniel Defoe remained popular for some time, but it did not last long because it was far away from the ordinary social world. The common people found that the novels deal with their own life and problems, so they started to support the novels of realism that were presented by Henry Fielding. As time passed, the democratic feelings of the people and the democratic support of the government made novel popular in the country. The novel was a sign that the literature was becoming to outgrow the cramping limitations of classicism. It was impossible in the epic and drama, where the men should reject altogether the authority of antiquity. In Fielding's case, there was some discussion of technical questions from the classicist point and classical learning, but in general, the novel offered a fresh field in which the modern writers were able to work independently. Novel is a literary form that is related to common life. The spirit of realism and romantic features like enthusiasm, passion, and imaginations that declined in the period were the main characteristics of the 18th century. The English novel of 18th century has all these characteristics. As novel is related to common life, the names that were used in the 18th century novel were common names of the people. Like Henry Fielding named his main character Joseph Andrews, there is a clear description of the character which added realism in the novel. Some of the popular novels of the 18th century were Henry Fielding's Joseph Andrews, Sterne's Yarick, Thomas More's Utopia, Samuel Richardson's Pamela, and Oliver Goldsmith's Vicar of Wakefield. To conclude, in The Rise of the Novel by Ian Watt, he suggests that the novel first came into being in the early 18th century. The development of the novel was encouraged by innovations in printing. Henry James remarks, the only reason for the existence of novel is that it does attempt to represent life. This is the end of this video. In the next sessions, we will learn other features of the Romantic Age.